Konnichiwa, hello, and welcome to today's stream of Osaka again. If you didn't know, my name is William, and this is Found in Japan, and we are in Osaka. This is one of my favorite places to walk, and it is extremely bright and sunny today, so I hope you can enjoy this walk. If you're new here, I like to share some of the life, living, culture, language, and all that can be found in Japan. So if you have any questions, comments, or things you want to know, leave a comment down below or get into the live chat and let me know. If the gimbal is a little shaky today, I'm sorry, because I'm just using my tripod and the base stabilization because I left my main bag at home and I've just got my backpack. Today is very warm. I think it's close to 30 degrees Celsius. So I really hope that my camera on my phone can keep up in the sun. If it can't, we will have to stop off on the side here and let it cool off from time to time. I'm sorry for anybody that has been waiting. I'm currently editing 3 different videos, but as you may know, I have a couple children, kodomo, and I have to take care of them and my house priorities first. So hopefully I will get that video out in the next day or two. And then we'll have another video out next Sunday morning Japan time, or it will be Saturday night Eastern time, Saturday evening California time, Western time. It is really hot. Ooh. This is one of my favorite places to walk in all of Osaka. What we're going to do is be leaving from Osaka Uehomachi and heading toward Namba. If you didn't know, in 2025, Osaka will be holding its like World's Fair event. It's coming quick. This is quite the random stream. I did not know I was going to do this, but the weather was too nice and the train doesn't come for 10 minutes and I can walk the train line distance in about the same amount of time. So if you do want to, like I said, have something specific you want to talk about in Japan, or you like me to talk to somebody specific or reach out, let me know in the comments and we'll try to do that. Ooh. Frank McLeod, hello. Thank you for joining today. Something smells fantastic. It is currently almost 2 o'clock and I have not eaten lunch yet. I did have a couple snacks at around 10 o'clock this morning. So, second breakfast strong. I think it's this sandwich shop, coffee and sandwiches, that smells great. It is so bright that I cannot see the screen to save my life. If you send a message or in the chat, don't respond right away. I'm sorry. I have pretty severe light sensitivity, so these bright sunny days kill me. You know what? Second breakfast, like a good hobbit, would be very true, except I'm like 2 meters tall. I'm 6'4". I do have the feet of a hobbit though. I wear a 33 centimeter shoe, so I'm built like an elf with the feet of a hobbit. Ooh, we're gonna stay in the shade. It's green. That noise is telling us that, hey, you can go. I'm not done a live stream like this a lot, but just recently I did a drive stream. So if you want to check out a little 30-minute drive of what it's like in South Osaka, you can find that on the channel. It was more or less a TTS, or text-to-speech test run, and it worked great. I prefer not to use my MacBook, so we will have to figure out something. We're gonna go by the love hotels over here that are on this Temple Road. Please include date and time. You mean of my recent stream, or when I will be doing stuff? Because I don't know when I will be going live. I follow the week schedule when I can, and I can't remember the dates off the top of my head, but I really like this road. There are temples and shrines with, oh, actually these are all temples. Beautiful gardens. Oh. We'll go by these love hotels and hopefully not make anybody angry. Yeah, actually one of my favorite gardens is right up here, Frank. Let me show you. I really hope one day that I can get monetized and have people, and then I can make really funny, dumb shirts that say like half Japanese phrases. This is a very expensive love hotel, and the way that I can tell that is that every car is a Crown, Lexus, Mercedes, or BMW. It's not a cheap man's love hotel. Let me do the weather report for you here. Hello, this is Found in Japan, and today's weather, the current weather in Osaka City, the conditions are mostly cloudy. It's actually it's a little cloudy. We have the temperature of 30 degrees Celsius or 85 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 6 miles per hour or 10 kilometers per hour. The current humidity is 46%, and that's the weather. So, both sides of this street right here are temples. And this is one of my favorite temples that has a little garden. This is the Silver Mountain Ginzenji, I think is how you read it. I really like the layout of the old, you see the apartment building over there. But if we walk over to the side, Hatsui. It's hot. Ooh, they got a new door since the last time I've been here. So you have to be careful. You come down this street and you're gonna be in big trouble. So this says sha or kuruma, iki, tsunageru, to go, keri, the tomari, the stop. And the reason for it is because the road actually ends right here. So this is the back side of the Silver Mountain Shrine Temple. Thank you, Nightbot. If you're enjoying the stream or this content, you're watching the live replay, and you want to see more of this, you want to help the channel grow, hit like and subscribe and let YouTube know that you want to see more of what's found in Japan. This is another cool cargo stop or cargo crash. That is very true. So this is some hand cut stone here. I've actually seen semi-adult photography for some adult magazines, perhaps, or online subscription services being filmed here once or twice. But I think I walk this path on the live stream about once a year. I used to work near here at an elementary school up the road when I worked for Osaka City, and I really like this. I would walk every once in a while. It's just kind of crazy to think like this is here. Actually, this would be like a perfect road for like a Mission Impossible comes to Japan scene. So they're gonna ride the car and they go down those streets and they bust through a love hotel and they jump in a little truck and then they and come down. But you know, like the big car gets stuck, but the little K car doesn't. All around here, like I said, is a bunch of temples. So these are all ohaka, or graveyards and gravestones. Let's walk in the shadow of this. Okay. Maybe I should send some test footage from here to Tom Cruise, and they can try to throw that in another Mission Impossible movie. Or like a Jason Bourne spinoff. I don't know. So this is that tower that we could see from the other side of the temple. And hopefully we're not gonna get cut off, because this is actually a receiver station for a data communications center. And sometimes the cell service doesn't like working around here. So this is where we are, and we just walked down, and all of this is temples. I walked around here on my last day in Japan in 2018. Wow, really? That's cool. I've never seen anybody else walk here. Actually, one time I messed up. I was asked to be part of an interview for why I was doing a live stream, and I declined, but I maybe should have to get some more notice. So if we walk this way, it'll take us towards Shinsaibashi. If we walk this way, it'll take us toward Denden Town, Nipponbashi. But I'm kind of curious to just see how crowded it is right now around Shinsaibashi. So in the shade, it is much more tolerable than in the sunshine, which is 30 degrees, so it's pretty warm. Got a foreign guy trying to explore. All right, signal. Don't die on me. I just got a notification that one of of my children is on their way home. Fantastic. So you can see that guy jaywalked. We are not gonna do that. No, no, no. Sheesh. Yabai. I walked from Dotonbori down to Tennoji. That's a good walk. Actually, there is Abe no Harukazu, formerly the largest building in Japan. Now it's the second largest. If we were to walk this way, we could make our way to Tennoji. HT, long time no see. Now I have to go to a Shotengai just for HT. If you didn't know, HT loves the Shotengai. Has been watching for a while, so it's pretty weird to just see a dog walking around. I really hope that the signal will keep up for you guys. It keeps telling me that I'm losing some connectivity, so if I drop, I'm sorry. That's one of the things that I really don't like about life in Japan. I very rarely or almost ever saw somebody honk at me living in North Carolina. And people here, they'll honk if you're not going, they'll honk if you're going, they'll honk if you're going too slow, they'll honk if you're going too fast. This is a busy street. This street goes all the way from Umeda down to Tennoji. This is one of the major side thoroughfares of downtown. This is actually a temple, and this is where they live, and it's also a school. So it's a really modern, minimalist style temple. And on this side we have a elementary school, Shogakko. Yeah. So my big video that I'm working on right now that I really need to get out and get finished is PewDiePie, the biggest streamer in the world at one point, pre Mr. Beast. We'll go down this way because HT's here and I know there's a Shotengai this week. PewDiePie made a video where he's talking about how YouTubers are ruining Japan, which is interesting because he is a YouTuber. And I'm trying to become a content creator and YouTuber. And I'm curious if what I'm doing or what I know is ruining Japan. So I'm trying to edit that together, give some commentary, talk about some of the things that he's mentioning. But the video by itself was 15 minutes and me reacting to it is like 45 minutes. So editing it and cutting it and freeze framing is taking quite a long time. Ooh, I'm actually sweating through my shirt. So if you can see in front of us, we have the Kuromon Shotengai. This Hanada coffee smells great. Tis a busy street. Tis a busy street. I also recently found out there's an option to not use this paid parking some places. I've heard about and used an app called Akipa, which finds open parking spaces and lets you rent them, and it's very convenient, and I hope to make a video about that soon. Oh man, that Shotengai cannot get here soon enough. If you ever see orchids like this outside of a business, it means they recently opened or reopened. I expect this Shotengai to be extremely busy. I wish I had Owly with me, but I left them at home, so I don't have any coins. And I don't think I have any cash. So the only way I have to pay for stuff is with my phone. Alright, it'll be much better once we get into the Kuromo Ichibada, Kuromo Shotengai. And I can already see that there are a lot of people. Oh wow, a pudding place? Fruit pudding? Oh. Who wants some Kobe beef? So this Kobe beef sushi, it's 500 yen for one piece. I actually tried some I was going to show you, this is pufferfish fugu, a poisonous pufferfish. So poisonous it will kill you. We have Korean cafe and clothing shop. A lot of these places are open only until lunchtime, or they're only open from lunchtime till evening. So lots of Korean restaurants around here. Oh, it smells amazing. Wow, croissants. So we have a Hokkaido goods shop. I guess let's head down the Shotengai and see if there's anything that pops out. Giant crab legs. What are they, scallops? Look at the size of that jumbo. One piece, 3,199 yen. So $20 for one crab leg. I actually brought some friends on a tour here, and we had takoyaki there. They were really cool. They let us sit inside and eat it, even though we ordered on the street. I just recently saw this. This is like a meat wrapped onigiri. So you get really thin cut beef, and then you make like bowls out of it. You put rice in it, and then cook it in a takoyaki maker. We have daifuku. Each daifuku 200 yen. Look at the size of these oysters, shrimp. So this is another Hokkaido goods. And it keeps going further away, so we're gonna turn off around the bend. Udon and soba. So flour noodle and buckwheat noodle. Taiyaki. This really is the go-to. Anything a tourist could want, they got it here, kind of thing. A little crowded, some of these places, even though it is still early / late, I don't know. So this place has no pictures, please, of their meat. Cross the street and then we'll walk down to Denden Town. Mainly we're gonna cross because I don't want to stand in the sunshine. Over there is one of the stores that tricked me because I thought it was a gelato restaurant and actually it's a miso supply store. So you walk by and it's got all this stuff in it, and then you find out, oh, it's gelato. Not gelato, it's miso. Oh. Chinese markets. Oh, the smell of the durian has exploded. If you don't know what durian is, some people say it's the king of all fruits. I would strongly disagree. Oh, here it is. This is the miso shop. It looks like it's all gelato, but it's actually miso. I really should come here and make a video sometime because that's just so interesting. Miso, if you don't know, is a type of fermented bean paste that's used in a lot of Japanese cooking. My new favorite fruit is jackfruit. Oh, really? I like jackfruit better than durian, but they're still not anywhere near the top of the list of things that I want to eat. I'll have 2 scoops of miso with my chocolate sprinkles, please. Yeah, exactly. I think I've tasted miso. My wife makes it. You sometimes need to taste it for the soup, does it match or whatever, but there's absolutely no way you could just sit down and eat it. Like, I can eat spoonfuls of peanut butter. I'm pretty sure if you did that with miso, you would just die. It's kind of like soy sauce. People can joke like, oh, this soy sauce, it looks good. Oh, ice cream vending machine. This soy sauce, yeah, I could drink soy. Yeah, you will die if you drink soy sauce. Oh, they're open. This hotel and coffee shop were closed the whole pandemic, but I guess because Chinese tourists are back. And I say Chinese tourists to be not mean, but this area was really gentrified, remodeled, and rebuilt specifically for Chinese tourism. I ate a spoonful of Tabasco sauce once. It was awful. So, funny thing, being from North Carolina, in North Carolina we love barbecue, not grilling stuff, everyone loves grilling. We love barbecue. 12, 15, 18, 20 hours slow cooked, smoked. And my dad does pit work. He makes stuff in the like doing pig pickings and like whole sides of beef and all that kind of stuff. And I grew up going to these events, and my great aunt, rest her soul, she is no longer with us, handed me some pulled pork. And I thought, wow, this is great, thanks. And then she did some little sprinkling. Well, in Western North Carolina, we use mustard seasoning for the barbecue, and it's a little spicy, it gets in your nose. But in the east part of the state, they actually use a vinegar jalapeno boiled and fermented sauce, and it is hot as the dickens, especially when you're somebody that doesn't eat spice. So I remember her giving me this piece of pork and be like, oh, let me put a little more on there. And the second that it hit my mouth, I needed a gallon of lemonade to get my mouth suitable to breathe. So be careful when you're around some North Carolinians and they tell you, oh, you want some barbecue? Because it might melt your face off. So this is the start of Din Din Town, and I would walk down, but I've actually been yelled at before for videotaping, and I just don't really want to deal with it. Plus, it's already 32 minutes in, so. This is a taiyaki place. Taiyaki are fish baked cakes with sauce in it. The sweet potato one is very good. It used to be better when it was only like 150 yen. It had to go up in price. We got ramens. This is Joey from Trash Taste often says that skimming is better than normal ramen. I don't like hot food. Skimming is actually better because it's not physically as hot when you eat it. I'm actually contemplating an idea, guys, while you guys are here, or if you're watching the replay and you've made it this far. I'm thinking of a different food every day of the week and what I could eat that's relative to that day of the week. So say it's a Monday. Monday in Japan is actually the moon, which is called tsuki. So a food that would be related to the moon. And on a Tuesday, which the Tuesday in Japanese is kayobi or fire day, eat something related to fire, and so on. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, maybe some foods you'd like me to try and the day of the week, then let me know and I'll try to get that video made, because I'm going back to America soon. And when I go back to America, I'm gonna do my North Carolina brothers try snacks year 3, I think. And I'm gonna take a suitcase full of snacks back and have my 2 brothers try snacks and food that's found in Japan. Let me shoot over here. I don't want the Tinga shop to have something outside that I can't show. Friday equal gold day. That would be, so what I'm thinking, Tobin, is actually I'm gonna have 1,000 yen limit for every day of what I'm gonna eat. And then whatever remains from each day, I can put on to the next day. So if I make it to Friday, I could go have like a 2,000 yen ebi fry special or something. And then it would be, since fried stuff are golden, then it would double up on that. So what do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? I really want to grow the channel this year. Missing this upload this week really hurts, but we have different types of candied apple, lemonade, plain, black tea, cinnamon, and cocoa from this. This used to be a electronics shop. I like it. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I have to make or find something to eat for Monday. I might do okonomiyaki because it kind of looks like the moon. Tuesday could be yakitori because that's burned. Wednesday could be sui gyoza because suyobi, that's boiled dumplings, Chinese dumplings. Thursday is tree day, so it'd have to be something with wood. And I'm thinking, what could be good with wood? The other option for Monday is tsukimi dango, which means moon cakes. They're the little manju that are moon shaped. And Friday, like I said, could be Friday, like fried day. Like I said, I'd love to have a shirt where I could make some jokes about that. So maybe I'll have to get that done sooner before later. Also, if you didn't know, Bibo, who makes content here in Osaka usually, is walking across Japan, and over on twitch.tv/Bibo, he's actually walked from Kyushu all the way to almost Kobe now. And every time somebody makes a donation or subscribes, he extends the distance. So I'm pretty sure he's going to make his way back to Osaka, and we'll have to go meet him when he does that. Wow. Where this crane is right now is where one of the best used Mario game shops used to be. It's really crazy. So guys that are in the chat right now, this is not going to apply to anybody else. Could you let me know how's the stability right now? Like I said, I'm only using a three-legged gimbal right now, tripod, not even a gimbal, and I don't want it to be terribly shaky. I love that the 29th of every month is a special day at lots of restaurants. Ni and Q, yes. If you don't know, meat in Japanese is niku. So several places have a niku or 29th day special. One of the biggest ones is actually that way in Denden town. My legs right now are actually killing me, partly because I'm hungry, but the other part being that my kendo practice has really stepped up its game, and my son trying to learn how to jump and eventually dunk, hopefully. We're doing leg exercises, and while he's a spry little junior high school boy, I'm like almost 40-year-old, multiple knee injuries and surgeries dude. So yesterday at kendo, I may have thought about showing off a little too much when I was called upon to demonstrate for everybody. So, you know, when you're at practice and you get called on, you gotta let them know. Better boy enough. Better than a Twitch streamer with Horizon. Thank you, Ariel. If you guys didn't know, right now in the chat we have Ariel Gono, and he is the man about streamers and content creators. And if you go to find him on Instagram, he will keep you up to date with everybody and everything about people streaming and sharing life in Japan. It's really awesome. But we were to walk this way. The Ebisubashi Suji would take us to Dotonbori or eventually all the way up to Umeda. If you walk this way, it would take you to Kyocera Dome where the Oryx Buffaloes play. And if you walk that way, it would take you to Nipponbashi. But for me, right now, I need to get on a train because I actually didn't tell my wife that I'd be doing this, and you know, you gotta just risk the anger sometimes. My hair needs a cut and I'm feeling breezy. I need to eat too. So if you enjoyed this content, you want to learn more about life, living, and culture and things found in Japan, hit like, hit subscribe, follow this video, and I'll find you for the next video for things found in Japan. Mata ne. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Boop.